So the Pittsburgh Pirates continue spring training baseball. Tonight it's Detroit, and we'll be talking about the Pirates with those Coons Market sports reports Saturday and Sunday morning. And of course, we always talk the Pirates on the Coons Market Black and Gold Sunday show. And when the season gets going, we'll be really devoting the first two segments every week after local news at 11, talking about our Pirates. But just some observations. You know, Jarrett Jones yesterday did okay, kind of got off the rails a little bit. Really wasn't all his fault, but he continues to show me promise. And I think about Mitch Keller and obviously Paul Skeens, and hopefully that David Mick and Mr. Bednar can bounce back. Dave Bednar, after we've all been counting on him to be the closer for many years to come. And I think this will be a good year for him. And how can you not root from someone from Mars, Pennsylvania, right? But I keep thinking about all the power and the bats, Brian Reynolds, Brian Hayes, O'Neill Cruz. I still think that this team has the possibility of doing big things. And when you start hearing stories about this Connor Griffin, this high school kid, that they're saying this is like a once-in-a-lifetime, maybe the first time since like a Bryce Harper came into the league, and we've seen what he has done in spurts throughout spring training. And some of these other players that we're talking about, Bubba Chandler, there's a lot of youth on this team, not only on the current roster, but coming up through the minor leagues. And when you look around the bigs and all the things that can happen, I mean, let's face it, the Dodgers are great, but they're really counting on Ohtani, right? And the Yankees are always good, but Soto's no longer there. And now that former Pirate, wishing him well, but Garrett Cole's out for the rest of the year because of Tommy John surgery and maybe parts of 2026. So the Yankees are already saying, now what? Bottom line is, Pittsburgh is a great baseball town. We've got a great young team to be excited about, one that can really grow into their major league cleats and really be good for many years to come. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. It's nice to see people like Andrew McCutchen still with this team. And I remember when he was coming up, and we had a nice run back there, 2013 and 14 and 15. We just didn't have as many pieces of the puzzle as we do now. And now Andrew is here talking to these young players who I think are on the same launching pad. Look, I go back to when we had a AAA team in Hawaii in the late 80s, and all of a sudden Jim Leland came, struggled a little bit, and then all of a sudden Bobby Bonilla rolled in, Barry Bonds rolled in, Andy Van Slyke rolled in, Spanky LaValliere rolled in. I'm not saying that it's going to be that again, but I just have a good feeling about this team and how things are going to start paying off. And when you think about Dave Parker going into the Baseball Hall of Fame this summer, I don't know, it's something really magical. And the Yankees will be here that first weekend in April, 1-800-5-BUCK. So enjoy the spring training broadcast, 93.7 The Fan, select games, KDK Radio, and the Coons Market Black and Gold Sunday show each and every week, talking Pirate baseball, and all of the great coverage on 93.7 The Fan and KDK Radio. You know, baseball was meant to be on the radio, the theater of the mind. And as a kid growing up, every crack of the bat, it was like I was right there at Forbes Field or Three Rivers, and I still get that feeling today. Even after a decade of doing Pirate Sunday, even though I'm not at the park, I still feel like I'm at the park every time I hear Greg Brown, Joe Block, The Rock, or Bob Walk. Nothing like Pirate baseball. So let's go Bucks! Lot to be excited about.